Hello, welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. I'm sitting here doing research. See if anybody pops in on this nasty, wet, gloomy day. I need to get over to my YouTube side of things so I can follow. Jones Vlogging, hello and welcome back. Good to see you, Coco. Good to see you. How are you? Hopefully we'll have quite a few people coming in with the country underwater right now. I think everybody is raining right now. Hey, Firefly, good to see you. So I figured we could brainstorm together as I'm researching. This probably won't be too long of a live. I don't know. It depends on how much y'all talk. But figured I'd bring y'all while I'm doing some research. I did go down to the Water and Soil Conservation building today. I had to go to town for a minute, so we went ahead and stopped in there. And I wanted to talk to somebody in person, but they were not available today. So I was able to get their business card and email. So I just sent off an email to, I guess his title is a district conservationist. Department of Agriculture. So hopefully I'll get an email back from him to find out more information. Jess, is Barrett still in bed? Nope, he's not. He's up. He got up early this morning, actually. So I'm basically trying to brainstorm and get information on how we can get grants for some fencing. And I was doing research last night about it as well. And basically there's lots of information out there. A lot of people, it depends on what county you're in, what state you're in, what they offer and stuff. And some people are saying that they help with fencing, they help with barns, they help with the actual purchase of the livestock. I have no idea. I've never done anything like this. Kind of scary at the same point, but it would be really nice to have some help. So if anybody has any information on grants, has ever went through a situation like this, let me know. Give me some info. We got 7 in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. We got 3 thumbs up. What the heck? You guys get those thumbs up for me. Share me out if you have the capability. I'd appreciate it. Don't forget, I go live tonight. That's why I said I won't stay on too long here. I will be live tonight with Monday Night Reset. So anybody have any information? Any suggestions? One person I was reading about, they said it takes like 2 or 3 years before they got approved for a grant. It's kind of crazy. Hey Mooney, good to see you. We're brainstorming about these grants and stuff like that. See if anybody has any information. Keto, I'm getting married. Congratulations! That's exciting. When's this special day? You're welcome. Coco says congratulations. I'll let you know, Keto. Awesome. Mooney says congrats. So I'm actually really, really pumped. When I was in the office, I asked if there was any requirements of like a minimum amount of land that you have to have, and they said no. So that's exciting. That gives me some hope. Hey, Steve. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Yeah, Firefly's driving, so if I'm repeating your comments or reading your comments out loud, that's why, so she can keep up with the conversation. So she knows what's going on, too. Barrett hears me talking back here. He's like, who are you talking to? I said, I'm live. I went live. Steve says, morning, Miss Moonlight. When is the big day? She don't know yet. She says she'll let us know, Mooney. Coco says, hi, Steve. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I don't even know where to start with this stuff. It's kind of overwhelming, the amount of information, or different information, I should say. There's all kinds of different stuff being set out there for these grants and stuff. So I'm trying to take it one step at a time. Like I said, hopefully I'll hear back from this guy soon. At least he'll point me in the right direction. Firefly says, do the Amish communities have somewhere where they exchange stuff or have free stuff to help people? I don't think so, Firefly. I've never heard of anything like that. I don't know. Hey, Chris. Good morning to you. Morning again, Miss Jess. Ooh, that's a good idea, Mooney. Check and see if there's a template for grants and then just plug your information in. Hey, Gardener Josh. I'm glad you came in, actually. I know you raise animals and stuff. Have you ever gotten a grant for your animals or anything, fencing or anything like that? Hey, Suburban. There's another good one that might be able to help us. And Brian, holy cow, you're all popping in at the same time. Good to see you. I gotta get my notepad. I'll be right back. I gotta get my notepad so I can start writing your guys' suggestions down so I do not forget to look it up later. Gardener Josh, I haven't been on your YouTube channel in a while, so I don't even know what animals or anything you have right now. So let me know, what kind of animals do you have? I know before it was duck and geese and chickens and stuff like that, but do you have any large livestock? Firefly said, hello, everybody. Glad you all showed up. I talked her into going again. Yeah, Firefly always talks me into going to live. And then I'm like, why did I do this? Fencing for what? Oh, Suburban, you haven't been here for the last couple lives. So I'm wanting to get into Dexter cows for dual purpose milk and meat. So I've been doing a lot of research on the Dexters and Grants. Trying to do it on the Grants. They're kind of confusing though. I can't screenshot it. I'm on my computer, Firefly. Let's see. I got to go back up in this chat now. Okay. All right. Template for Grant. I wrote it down. Gardner Josh says, I just have goats now. Going to be starting a business around them this spring. Awesome. Yeah, I do, Steve. Thank you so much. Check with the Department of Agriculture in Ohio. I'm sure there's a website. Well, I went down to the Water and Soil Conservation Office today, Suburban, and the guys that I needed to talk to weren't there, so I was able to pick up their business card, so I emailed them. So I'm just waiting to hear back from them to just get a start to see where I need to be headed. But I figured I'd come on here and involve you guys because you know I love you and you're part of this farm and this channel and this homestead. So I wanted to involve you and pick your brain as well. See if we could brainstorm some stuff. Ooh, that's a good idea, Mooney. Community college. See if anyone would be willing to help you write a grant pro bono. Water and soil is different than department. Well, ours is, it's all together, Suburban. The water, soil, and the ag department is all together. We have the Cornell Cooperative Extension here that has all kinds of agriculture information. Firefly says, and it's crappy out, so what better way to hang out? Brian says, sounds cool, Jess. Chris says, I'll be listening from behind the lawnmower. If I stop, I'll sit down and it won't get done. Well, it must not be raining where you are, Chris. I think it's raining everywhere else, though. My email is ketohomesteadjess at gmail.com. It's without the with. I'll type it in for you, too, so you can just copy and paste it if you need to. It's cold here, too, Steve. It's not as cold as some places, but it's cold enough to make my fingers cold, my toes cold. I'm bundled up in a blanket. Got my slippers on. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't even know what grant, like the names of the grants and stuff. I don't even know what grant I'm looking for or anything like that. I was trying to find some more information on Google, but I haven't done any further research. I started getting a headache, so it was time for a break. I'm getting information overload by reading. We got 8 in the chat now. We've got 9 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Oh, it says 9 watching now. 9 thumbs up. So I also contacted through email a farm that's close to here. It's about 30 minutes away. I contacted them last night and asked some questions. So hopefully here in the future, I'll be able to do like a farm tour, somebody else's farm that has Dexters, and see their setup and see how they're doing everything. So that would be cool if I could do like a YouTube video on a farm tour and show you guys around and hopefully learn a little bit. If I had time right now, I'd be getting off the highway and going to an awesome Amish store that I'm passing by, but I can't because I gotta get up. You should have left earlier, Firefly, and then you would have had time. Coco's busy Christmas shopping. I wish I had more Dexter farmers around me so I could do like more farm visits, so I could get an idea from different people because everybody does their farming different. But I guess if I just keep looking around, maybe I'll find more. I don't know. I did find a USDA Dexter web Facebook group, and I didn't spend much time on it last night, but I did browse a little bit, and it's specifically for Ohio, so I'm hoping I'll find more farmers through that as well. That's the problem. Like, most farmers are very private. They don't really, it's word of mouth more than anything, so it's really hard to just look them up. Start taking notes of what you have done on the homestead, what you have done, and what you intend to do. Every time you think of something, you write it down. Grants will want to know all of that. Wow. Maybe I'll stop on the way back home. I'm driving by a big hillside with green grass and black and white spotted cows. Tons of them. Those must be the Holsteins. The history of homestead will be important information. Yeah, well, the history of this homestead goes way back. All right, Suburban sent an email. Woohoo, there it is. Yep, that's the exact sign that was on the building that I went to. That's cool. Oh, wow, there's all types of grants on there. Thank you, Suburban. I appreciate that. They have listed on this site. Oh, I'll just share this. I don't care. Let's do a screen share so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe if I can get... I got too many screens open. I don't know where I'm at. All right, here we go. I don't know. That might be too little for y'all to see. If I was there, I would drag you out to different farms and just walk up to the house and start talking to people. I do that sometimes, Firefly. If it goes back that far, you might want to check into the Historical Society too. That's a good idea. I'm just writing notes, you guys. If I get quiet, that's why. I'm just writing. Maybe people would gravitate to you with information. Just a suggestion. I know nothing. That's all right. That's why I brought you all on here, because I don't know either. Stopping to show support, hitting the thumbs up. Busy day here. Thanks so much, Shift Kicker, and thank you for the hearts. There are people that write grants, and you may be able to find someone who is doing it for free for a college kid that is doing it for practice. Is anyone buried on the homestead? Not to my knowledge, Mooney. So let's see. Suburban sent me the search for grants. There's Ohio Cheese Company recipient, SWCD Water Shield Program. Statewide H2O, Ohio Conservation Ditch Program. Enhance Ohio Lake Erie. UDS launches program to support agriculture employees and farm workers to increase in supply chain resilience. It's a pilot program designed to improve the resiliency of the food and agricultural supply chain by addressing workforce challenges. Okay, that wouldn't be anything. 2021 application. It's another ditch program. This says this is a tool to calculate reimbursement rates for grants, ditch maintenance of, or in-kind services. I don't know what that means. Minnie just reminded me about Sierra to get my mom's ashes back. Making all wrong. I gotta find out about getting mom's ashes. It is coming all messed up. Like, make sure you read requirements before you apply. I knew a lady who wrote grant applications. She kept getting denied for one. She was requesting 10,000, but their minimum was 15,000. She resubmitted for 15,000 and got the grant. That would be awesome. I know, Mooney. She says, I'm so confused. I'm confused too. Hey, Lone Wolf, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You guys remember, as you're coming in, hit that thumbs up, share me out if you have the capability. Firefly says, I'm trying to say that I need to find out about getting my mom's ashes to the house. Listed are Ohio Revised Codes and Ohio Administration Code for the Office of Farmland Preservation. Oh my gosh, there's like 6 pages here, Suburban. Ohio Competitive Grant Program for Enology Research. It's a grape industry. Okay, we don't need that. I can't believe how many grants there are. That's a lot. This is the Ohio and soil. This is a capital improvement grant for agricultural affairs. We don't need that. Prior final performance report. SCBG application. What is that? Let's look it up. What is an SBGE? Is that what it was? SCBG. It's a small business grant. 50% credit guaranteed to lender. That's another thing, you guys. I don't know if there's any YouTube creators that have gotten this far, but I know there was some talk a couple years ago of when you apply for grants or something, that you have to have like a business, like your homestead has to be have an EIN number or whatever, but you can roll your YouTube and your farm business together. Do any of you know anything about that? Firefly says, CJS, your friends are helping you, huh? Lord have mercy. I'm all of a sudden 13 minutes behind the live. I apologize for sounding ignorant. Y'all ignore me going back to the lawn mowing. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Chris. We're all confused in here today. It happens to me all the time. My signal always lags, Mooney says. Mooney says, nope. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the LLC. So if I like build the LLC as a homestead, so ketohomesteadjess would be the homestead name, and then somehow you roll your YouTube into it too, so you can do like tax credits from your YouTube channel and from the farm. I don't know. I don't know how to do all this stuff, you guys. I'm not a businesswoman, or at least not yet. Jess, have you considered making your farm LLC? You would have to pay taxes on sales, but you may be able to get a low interest small business loan for fencing. Yeah, I don't know about loans, Suburban. My credit is shot. I think she means, see, Jess, all your friends are helping you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mooney. Life with Bobby, hello. I don't know anything about that, but this is a farmer out of Minnesota that has YouTube channel. He's called Millennial Farmer. Okay, YouTube channel. Maybe I can reach out to him. I just don't want to pay more taxes than I need to. Like, I'm already paying out the butt taxes on YouTube. So I know if I do an LLC on the homestead, I'll have taxes to pay there too. So if I cannot roll them all together, that would be amazing. At least that's how my brain is working right now. I don't think I should have to pay taxes on every individual thing. All right, I got his channel name wrote down. Yes, thank you, Brian. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Appreciate it. I can tell you how to fix your credit, Jess. My son went from 500 to over 700. That would be awesome. Check for small business grants for women who own small businesses. Small business grant. I can't even spell today. Oh my gosh. Small business grant for women. Okay, got that wrote down. Okay, that SCBG might come in handy later. This is federal funding resources for meat processors. Resource for small and very small meat processors. I don't know what that is. Let's see what that says. I'm not even going to look at that. I lied. I'll look at that later. I got to stay focused. I'm going to get overwhelmed again. Check for small business grants. Okay. Good credit. That's the thing. I don't have an income suburban, so all the bills are in Barrett's names. I don't have anything that like is in my name. I don't have credit cards or anything like I don't use any of that. I've always just used cash. Then do it in his name and add yourself later. Establish your credit and then take him off or leave him on. Okay. No, it's good suggestion, Suburban. I'll take all the advice I can get. Cookie, good morning, good afternoon. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We got 15 thumbs up now, you guys, and we got 8 watching. You rock. Thank you so much. See, and that's the thing too. I'm seeing on a lot of these grants here, like this one, it says the next application period will open in winter of 2023 to reserve updates. So, like, certain grants are only for certain time periods too. And if I am successful and figure out how to do this would be kind of cool for you guys to follow along in case any of you want to do the same thing. So that'd be kind of a cool little journey to go down together. Most of these are like reimbursement forms or meetings. I don't know. Here's a resilient food system infrastructure grant. The purpose of the resilient food system program is to build resilience in the middle of a food supply chain to provide more and better market for small farms and food businesses, and to support the development of value-added products for consumers, fair prices, fair wages, and new and safe job opportunities. That might be one to look at. If your property is in his name, he would have to be the one on the application. You can always do the paperwork and say sign here. Well, the property is in both of our names, so that's a good thing. What are you 373 for, Firefly? Firefly, gas, getting gas, $3.73 a gallon for the cheap stuff. I bet the library has some information on grant writing. They may have. It's like weeding, Jess. Be careful not to lose the good stuff in the weeds. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to be a really long, hard process, you guys. These are quarterly reports. Reimbursement form. Fertilizer application. It's a manure application. This is about the grapes again. Beef grinders. Okay, we don't need no beef grinders at this point. Ooh, no, I haven't. Have you considered the Dairy Association? They may have information and possibly grants. I'm writing that down. Dairy Association. I don't know if the Dexter cows are part of the Dairy Association. I mean, they are dual purpose, but I wonder if they've been accepted into the Dairy Association. Nomad, hello and welcome. Have you considered the Dairy Association? Okay, I read that one. I don't know what you're talking about, Nomad. I don't see any trolls. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see no man-hating comment either. Yes, Dexters are considered homestead cattle. grapes. Man, I didn't know grapes were so popular in Ohio. veterinary medicine loan repayment. Huh. Food safety chapter, farmers market, laws and rules. We got 9 watching, 15 thumbs up. Produce Safety Alliance grower. Produce. Man, there's a lot of those. This is a AEDP overview, agriculture easement donation program. I obviously don't know what I'm looking for because I'm not finding anything that specifically what I'm looking for. Or maybe I've already seen it and didn't know what I was looking at. Here's Ohio Historic Family Farm Program, honoring families with 100 years or more of same family. Oh, no. I don't think we hit the 100 year. Well, we might. I don't know. This program grants the designation based on the number of years of same family ownership. Century Farms, 100 to 149 years. Wow. Qualified registrants receive an heirloom certificate signed by the Governor of Ohio and the Director of Ohio Department of Agriculture. From where I hear, Jerseys are a good milk breed. Yeah, Jerseys are, but I want a dual purpose where I can get meat and milk nomad. What are we brainstorming about? Cookie, I'm trying to figure out information on, I want to get into Dexter cows. And I'm trying to find out grant information on fencing, stuff like that. I've never had the Jerseys, but I've had the Holstein, and yeah, I agree. The Holstein were amazing, but they're just such a big breed. I want something that I can easily handle, and like I said, Holstein's not bad for a dual purpose cow either, but I just don't have enough land to have several Holsteins. The doctor just called and asked where I've been. Just made an appointment for November. Good job, Firefly. Not that you want my demented input. Everybody's input is important to me, Cookie. I chased a bull on my dirt bike until... What? Why would you do that? She asked where the heck I've been, so I had to fill her in. Maybe the 4-H has some cows they're going to be selling. Wrote it down, Firefly. Oh, cows. No, you do not want my input. I know nothing about cows other than a ribeye is tasty. You did not, Suburban. I already put in too much input. The more, the better. I'm learning I'm learning right along you guys, so. I have no idea what I'm doing here. That's why this live is a brainstorm. More ditch programs. There's a lot of ditch programs here. Oh, we went back to page 1. That's what it is. There's only 5 pages. Well, 5 is a lot, but 5 pages. Oh no, there's more. Why did it take me back to the beginning? A vineyard expansion program. Okay, there's that veterinary medicine one. Farmer's market. Let's go to this one. Brian, a cow does a fine job of turning a cow into a ribeye. Turning grass into a ribeye. Brian's videos, his shorts, I can't believe it. Your shorts are popping off, Brian. You got all kinds of views over there. I was looking at that last night too. Ooh, what if I could get a sponsor? I didn't think of that. It says, this one says local sponsor. That would be cool if I could get a sponsor. Like a sponsor / mentor. Brian says, yes, Jess. Laugh out loud. Okay, that was the last of it. And the very last one is migrant and seasonal worker toolkit. I don't need no migrant workers. At least not at this point. I'm being reminded of something right now. What are you being reminded of? I've been doing some editing to make them better. Okay, I'm going to head over to Facebook and see if I can find that page. Where is it? There, groups. I need groups. Okay, that's what it's called. It's called the Ohio Valley Dexter Breeder Association, or the OVDBM. Hey, Gemma, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. One of my best friend's daughter was looking at a catalog of pig semen. That's funny. The things we do. They were obviously breeding pigs. So if you guys, this is another resource that I find a lot of information on is Facebook, but like the groups. So like if there's something you want to learn about, like canning or Dexter's or anything like that, then I go to Facebook groups like this, and you can get a wealth of knowledge from people just chatting. You don't even have to talk to them. You just read their posts and you learn all kinds of stuff. And that's where I started reading about the grants last night, is actually in this group. Firefly says, I love all this cow talk. Why can't you see the screen? I thought I screen shared this screen. Oh, I'm way behind in my freaking live too. I went like, I don't know, 10 minutes behind. How did I do that? You guys check your page, make sure you're current, because I was way behind just now. Every once in a while, Cookie. I bet you will come up with something before too long. I will. Eventually. It just takes time. Yep, I can see that screen. All right, Gemma, thank you. These people are looking for some of these posts in here are just selling and looking for people to transport. But like I said, you can come across some posts that are really good information. So here's one. This was October 2nd. Newbie question. We are setting up our homestead and wanted opinions on whether a squeeze shoe is worth the investment or is a standard head gate just fine. So for newbies, that's a good question. Ooh, what's this say? Greetings, y'all. Hope you guys had a great summer, but we are nearing the end of the year. It's time to get things going for the OVDBA. You should watch here and your email during the upcoming days for announcements and dates for things to come. Things we need. We need some volunteers for following: show committee, methods committee, scholarship committee, and then the dates are listed: in-person mixed mode meeting, holiday gathering. Please reach out to so-and-so to volunteer for any of the committees above and share your expertise, experience to help the organization grow, refine itself, and continue to increase the ways in how we serve our members. I don't know what all that means, but it's info. What are the most popular cows in the United States or in the world? I don't know what the most popular. I would say the Holstein, but I could be wrong. United States. It says Angus, black Angus cattle was the first one that pulled up. Cookie, you're right. Black Angus is popular in the grocery stores. Here you go. This is your post. Our Dexter hard at work turning grass into delicious beef. This one's talking about AI, which is artificial insemination. They're asking, do you use select sears, or if so, they carry straws, or do we need to buy from another place? I don't want to do no artificial insemination, you guys. I ain't putting my hand up in there. Mooney says we have a lot of black Angus cows here. Hey, Yankee Kyle, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. They're in Indiana. These people are asking, when do you start beginning feeding? Hey, I'm in wherever that location is. I'm not going to say. My pasture isn't looking the greatest right now, as majority of it is clover, which I plan to overseed with a local pasture mix. People in Illinois are commenting that they're already started feeding hay. Mooney says good money in doing that. Just what, in the Angus, you mean, Mooney? Did you see my meme on my community today? I don't know if I did or not. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. Or are you talking about the AI, Mooney? I ain't doing it. I refuse. When it comes to stuff like that, I watched your video this morning, but I don't know if I seen your community tab. Oh my gosh, Minnie, that's hilarious. That's funny we're sitting here talking about that. That's hilarious. No, I did not see that. My neighbors in Oklahoma had cattle one day of watching artificial insemination cured me from ever wanting to farm. I've seen, oh my gosh, the process. Like, I had a friend in Montana and his mom ran a stallion farm. Oh, and they took the semen from the males, and he showed me, like, I took a day off and we went to his farm, his mom's farm, and it was the biggest mistake ever. I learned a lot, but I would never want to be in that business of collecting semen from stallions. And then they put them in the straw, they ship them off to all these places. I'm like, no, I don't want to be on any end of either part of that. The insemination and the the part of getting the semen. Nope. It's not in me. We're looking up information on grants for fencing, Sherry, and information on Dexter's or whatever. Farming stuff. Blistering barnacles. Hello, you snuck in on me. How are you? Sherry says I'm late. That's okay. This wasn't a planned live. It was just a pop-up. I was talked into. I was forced to do this live. No, I'm just joking. I mean, he said AI. Okay. Right, Cookie. Ugh. I knew a girl who did it. Firefly said that she would do it. You can come over and when I get cows and stuff, you can do it. Firefly. Brian says, I'm learning a lot today, Jess. Yes, I'm wanting to get cows, specifically Dexter's, Sherry. We're just in the planning stage right now. That's why I'm bringing you all together to help me brainstorm. Sherry says, way cool. I don't know what part Firefly is talking about, the AI or the actually getting the semen. How tall do they get? I think 46 inches is the tallest. I believe. The standard is 40 inches tall and weighing 700 to 900 pounds. So 40 inches tall. I'm paying the vet to clean Lloyd's dude equipment. Oh, Mooney, that's not bad. You can do that. Just reach up in there and use a hose and it'll be all right. Now I've had to do that. That's a crappy job too. Yep. Fireflies, they like the height of a table. Why isn't it sharing the screen I want it to? Maybe it is. Oh, it is. I'm behind again, you guys. Oh, my YouTube keeps going behind. Mooney says, no way. Firefly says, I'm still hungry. Are you almost there, Firefly? How much longer you got?
She's still driving?
Yeah, she's still driving. How big of a fence are you thinking? I'm not sure. We're going to have to fence in, like, how many acres do you think's back there?
About 3 acres, 4 acres.
About 3 or 4 acres we're going to have to fence in. So I have no idea how much fencing that is or how much we'll need. Like I said, we're just in the planning stages right now.
When you get on the map, I'll tell you.
Okay. Get on the map and tell me. Barrett's really good at figuring out stuff like that. I'm not a numbers girl. I'm not good with numbers. Hot wire is the easiest. I know, Cookie. Hot wire is the easiest, but I want the Great Pyrenees, my dogs, I want them to be able to run with the cattle. So the hot wire would not work for our situation. Sherry says, a lot. Laugh out loud. Yes, Jess. You've been missing in action, girl. I hope all is good. We've missed you. Firefly says about 100 miles. Maybe. I don't know.
Not quite that much. She's been driving too long. Tell her pull and rest.
We have to fence 7 here to give the horses more pasture. Yeah, dogs and hot wire do not get along. Well, it's not that. The Great Pyrenees are pretty good escape artists, so they would basically run through that hot wire. I want to go with a woven fence, livestock woven fence. We weren't going to do it, but Lloyd goes to the chicken coop and can't be trusted. I know, right? He's gonna end up hurting himself really bad doing that. Most of these are just calves being born and then for sale. And look at that. Isn't that adorable? We got a little Dexter and a little girl together. We got 10 watching, 21 thumbs up. You guys are rocking it. Thank you so much. That's what we're looking into, Sherry. We right before you popped in, Suburban Homestead had actually sent me a link for some grants through my local agricultural building. So that's what we're brainstorming, Sherry, how to help with the costs. And I don't know nothing about grants or anything like that. So that's what we're here about. My head was starting to hurt looking at all those grants. So now we're looking at cute pictures and trying to find information here. Brian says, "Aw." I recently learned that horses cannot throw up. They're talking about fairs, where the fairs are. Who should I contact to get a note for proof of active membership for the livestock controversy micro grant application? What the heck is that? Micro grant? Someone said, yes, I can help get that for you. Who should I contact to get a note, a proof of active membership for, let's do livestock. Let's copy that. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to look it up. Nor do I, Jess. I'm absolutely no help. That's okay. That's why we're here brainstorming together. Because none of us know either. Heritage Micro Grant Program. What is it? It says it's now closed, though. A call for applications between May through August. This is an organization of the U.S. working with livestock and poultry breeds listed on the controversy priority list. Support will be provided through this competitive program for a variety of farm-related operations, including but not limited to livestock, poultry, processing, milk, meat, and egg production and sales. Awards typically range from $500 to $2,000 at the discretion of the livestock controversy. There's a youth micro grants. That's for individuals that are 12 through 18. Breed Association micro grants. This program is open to the U.S. based association and clubs working with breed listed on the livestock. Okay, well that wouldn't be. Yeah, it says no sole proprietors or partners, so that would not work. Emergency Response Fund, Emergency Response Feed Grant. We have secured funding for emergency response assistance on a case by case basis to rare breed stewards and organizations I can't read today, you guys. Occasionally, the livestock controversy is alerted to situations when genetically imported animals, individuals, or groups are in danger of being lost to a breed due to environmental catastrophic, global crisis, or owner death or disability. That's pretty cool. Ask Alexa. I ain't asking Alexa. I don't like Alexa, Firefly. You know this. I'd rather read it for myself than listen to her. She's a liar. For full considerations, applicants must work with livestock, poultry, or products from animals on livestock on heritage breeds. I don't even know. I think, is Dexter a heritage breed? I never even thought to ask that. That's one thing I normally look up. It says, I don't know, conventional dairy breeds have been selectively bred over time to be able to produce enough milk for both her cow and both calf and her owner. Not so with heritage breed cattle such as Dexter cattle. Dexter cattle can give higher yields than other heritage breeds, especially considering their size. Okay, so Dexter is a heritage. That's sweet. Uh-oh, flashing overhead sign said, beware of snowplow trucks. If it starts snowing up here, I'm going to freak out. Be careful, Firefly. Brian's laughing at my reading. So at least we found that out. Dexter is a heritage breed, which is cool. I love heritage breeds. That makes sense why I like the Dexter. Oh, sorry, it's not sharing anymore. I'm behind again. Thank you for all the floating hearts. You guys know how much I love them. Let's share this. I thought I was still sharing, but I guess it stopped. We got 22 thumbs up. Don't forget, you guys, too, I think I'm going to take a nap here in a little bit, and then I go live again at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Tiger, good to see you. 23 thumbs up now. Thank you. This is a good question for those in Ohio, specifically this area of Ohio. How many bales of hay per week per head for grass-fed only Dexters in the cold months when there is no grass? Just wanting to get an idea in worst case scenario. That's a good idea. This person comments, we have grass-fed herd of 12. Of the 12, there are 7 to 8 full-size Dexters, and the rest are half-grown heifers and steers. We feed roughly 2 round bales a week during winter. Our round bales are wrapped very tight and compact. So there's no way I'm going to have 12. I don't want 12. This one, let's see, I believe it would be around 20 pounds plus minus of hay per day per Dexter. That's about half a square bale per Dexter. Obviously, there's a rough estimate. There's many other factors to consider as well. That's a good answer. So 20 pounds of hay per day per Dexter. Brian says, our last warm day here. What's the temperature there? Oh, I asked too fast. 83 today and 47 tomorrow. I don't even know what the temperature is here, but it's cold. It says it's 45. And our low tonight is 27. Our low tomorrow is 27. Or our low tonight is 26. Tomorrow's 27. Wednesday, 26. Ooh, I'm going to freeze. See, there's that white one, Firefly, I was talking about with the dun color, the dun tip. They call them white with tips. So this is the dun tip. And then there's the black tip. Ooh, so this one is local. This one's close to me. I have a 3-month-old heifer that is a Dexter cross. Nope, I don't want to cross. We have 1 or 2 heifers for sale, both 8 to 9 months old. I have a 3-month heifer that is a Dexter cross and a 1-month bull calf that is purebred. So that one's not far from me either. But we cannot purchase cattle. You guys, remind me, we're not purchasing any cattle until we get fenced up. We cannot do it. Look at all that delicious milk. Yum, 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 yum. How many head do you have, Tiger? And how much acreage, if you don't mind me asking, do they run on? Tiger says we feed 10 large bales of hay per 2 adults per winter. That's a lot. Oh, it said per winter. Okay. I know, right? It is depressing, this weather. Ugh. They're on 40 acres and we have 2 adults, but they are still nursing babies. Okay. You got plenty of room.
$261,000 feet.
Oh my gosh.
That's just our borderline.
200 and
That's the property line, though.
the property line is 200. Hold on, right? Tell me again. 200.
261 plus 640, something like that feet.
Dang.
And that's just the property line.
Yeah.
No, to put the fence in and everything, I'm going to have to do the map again and everything, but because we got to do the. I'll do it just to see how much that is.
Yeah.
But to do the whole property line, that's 261,000 feet. So,
That's insane.
it don't seem like much.
It doesn't seem like it's that much, but that's a big number.
Yeah.
All right, Cookie, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Thanks so much for hanging out. We downsized our herd this fall. Firefly says, okay, another overhead sign just said between snowplow training. Beware snowplow training. How much is a roll of fence? I don't know. Firefly, it depends on how much you get in a roll. There's different lengths and heights and stuff. Brian says hi.
Who?
Brian.
Oh, I said hi.
He said hi. I don't know if you answered me or not, Firefly. How far do you have left to go? Are you almost to your dad's? If you answered me, I missed it. Sorry. Most of these Dexters I'm seeing, their fences are hot wire. They're just hot wire fence. That's a cute little calf. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Enjoy this calf picture while I use the restroom. You only need hot wires if you have cows that run through fences or if they jump. Well, some people are saying it might be cheaper to go hot wire, but as I was explaining, Tiger, I have the Great Pyrenees that I want to run with the cattle. So hot wire wouldn't work for them. They'd just run right through. And Dexters are known, knock on wood, Dexters are known not to try to get out of their fencing. So hopefully that's true for most of them. But that's what I keep reading. About 60 miles left to go. There is a snowplow right there. Careful, Firefly. Do you see any snow?
Everybody don't quit stealing my pen.
I stole Barrett's pen. He's then kicked my butt. There should be that pen on the kitchen table. This calf is super cute. Look at that little chunky monkey. Oh, doesn't it make you just want to hug him and kiss him? Let's see, this one says first year with Dexter's and our first winter with them coming up. I asked on another Dexter Facebook page, but figured since this is Ohio specific, might get some better answers. I plan on feeding round bells, but haven't considered square bells. Is there a calculation to use to determine how many square bells one would need, like there is for the round bells? Also, I know Dexters are hardy and eat a lot different forages. Does the quality of hay matter, or should I get cheaper bells? Hey, that's a good question. Tiger, are you still in here? If you are, what's the difference between feeding different types of hay? And what that's that thing I'm always confused with, like the first cutting, second cutting, and third cutting. What's the difference between first, second, and third? And what's better and what's not? I don't know why, but I can't keep that straight in my head. Thanks. I'll be having a week of craziness and live in like a hole. Live like a hobo. What? Ain't organic hay better? I believe so, Brian. I'm not sure about hay. Like, it confuses me. I don't understand it. All I know about hay is every once in a while I'll help a neighbor bale. And that's it. That's all I know. Ooh, Barrett's came back with some numbers.
All right. The barn's up here, the old barn. All right, going from our borderline down through here, going straight across, because your garden's up here and everything.
Okay.
Just going straight across, it's 586 feet.
Okay.
But you have to put a water gap right here.
Yeah.
All right, from that corner down here.
Yeah.
Up to this corner, which would be up here.
Okay.
Which is going to, here's the barn right here, old barn and everything. So it's going to, on the back side of the old barn, going straight up.
Okay.
But you still got field here that I didn't calculate in.
Yeah.
But 674 feet.
Okay.
Down this way, it's 331 feet.
Okay.
So add all those up, and that's what you get the distance. And that's just a triangle. Do I have to drill my pin into my table and put a chain and padlock on it?
It does not have your name on that pen.
If it's on my desk, it's my pen. Look at all those pens you got sitting in front of you.
All the pens are mine. Every pen in this house is my pen. All right. So 1,591
feet. All the way around.
All the way around.
But like I said, I didn't put that in though, right here.
But if I have somebody come out and do an estimate, they're not going to go by feet. They're going to go by linear feet, aren't they?
I don't know. Probably go by feet.
I think they go by linear feet.
No.
Okay.
Talking about square feet?
I don't know. That's what that one website said when I was looking up fencing quotes. It said put in your linear feet or whatever you say, however you pronounce it. Here, take that back out there so we don't lose it. It'll get lost in my office. I've got too much paper.
I don't want it. We can redo it.
Okay. Let's see. If you use cheaper quality hay, it will take more to feed them and keep them healthier. First cutting is always the most nutritious, and it goes down in quality as the year goes on. You want to get hay that hasn't been treated with anything because that will come out in the cow manure and seep into your soil. People have lost whole gardens because of that. Wow. Good info. Brian says great information. Dad just called and said someone stole his credit card number and has been taking money out of his account, and I got to go to the bank oh my gosh. What the hell? That's horrible. Ugh. What is wrong with people? That's some cute pictures. Firefly says, I need a stinking vacation. Well, beeline it. Come down here instead. But if you want to be warm, beeline it to Mooney's. It's warm there. Okay, these posts are starting to just like repeat themselves now. All right, you guys. Let me get over here. Here we go. Hello. Hi. My YouTube side is way behind. It keeps lagging for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to thank you all for coming in and helping me brainstorm. If you have any more information, Tiger, that's what we're brainstorming about. Grants to help with fencing or whatever. Get me started on getting some cows. I did stop and talk to soil conservation and ag business. Nobody was there to talk to me, so I was able to get their business card and email them. So hopefully I'll hear something back from them. But that's what we were doing. We were brainstorming how to get fencing on the property, see about grants, something I know nothing about. But if any of you come across any more information or decide to do some research and look up stuff, let me know. Come back to my channel, leave me a comment. Just trying to fish for information at this point. But I want to thank you all so much for hanging out and chit-chatting with me and helping me brainstorm. Don't forget, tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live again. So I'm going to pop off here and I'm going to go take me a little nap. So I'll be nice and refreshed for this live tonight. Hopefully I'll get warm under my heating blanket. And just remember, you're not alone. You are loved. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.